So now that fall shows are starting to come out, what is a new TV show that you are looking forward to, whether a new season or a brand new show? Let me know in the comments below. Welcome back to Media Mondays, and today we're doing another TV show. We're actually going to come back to one we started talking about several weeks ago. We're going to go back to it because it is all finished now. I have been able to finish all of it, and I want to do a quick overview, spoiler-free as best as possible. I will do my best and everything. Granted, there's a few spoilers. I apologize, but for the most part, we're trying to keep it spoiler free. And want to sit here and talk about Lord of the Rings: The Rings of Power. Again, I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. If you follow me much at all, you know that when Lord of the Rings the set came out, I was all for it for Magic the Gathering. I have a huge collection of Lord of the Rings stuff, and I've loved Lord of the Rings. And so when this was announced years ago, I was super excited about it. Nervous but excited. You know, you always hear some things. First season was not bad. It was good. It had its parts, but I believe the second season was way better than the first season. I believe they really did listen to a lot of the fans and some of the critiques and complaints that happened and added and changed some things and began to build the story that we know. And if you know about Lord of the Rings, they began to build on the story and, you know, with Celebrimbor and Sauron and how in order to deceive him and how did they get the rings and all of this stuff that was happening was crazy. You know, how do we get there? It was all in season 2. You had all that. You had your different storylines going on. You had the Wanderer dude, Bob, the dude that fell. Who is he? What is he supposed to be? That story kind of, well, these ties in and wraps up for a little bit, gets you to where he is. You have Galadriel, you have Elrond, you have all these different storylines going on. You have the dwarves and what's happening there. All I gotta say is fantastic. And the last episode, I believe it's episode 8, if I'm correctly right, was fantastic the way it opened the whole way, all the way through. Glued to the sea, amazing episode. The storytelling, the visuals, everything was just fantastic, wonderful. I absolutely loved it. I thought this season was way better. Probably this is like a 9.5 for me. I'm gonna have to definitely go back and watch it again, but it is up there in TV shows and really enjoyed the show, enjoyed how things are being built. The story is being told that we already know from Lord of the Rings, and they're, you know, filling in things that we kind of know, but, you know, there really hasn't been a lot done about them or stories or different things like that. So you know some of these stories and how this happened and portraying them on the screen. Actors doing fantastic. The music is amazing. The CGI, different things like that is really good. As far as, like, you know, for being a TV show and stuff, it is good. It's what it is. And obviously they're putting a lot of money into this. But I absolutely love the series. I love the storyline, and I'm very much looking forward to how we build more on the different stories and everything that's going on in the next series. You know, with Sauron and how does he become even more powerful with the orcs and different things like that. How does he line up with them? What happens with Elrond and all of the elves and what their plan is and their decision, their fighting and how they're going to stop this and what it culminates to. The different humans, the dwarves, and what happened in the mountain there and building to where they are now and what their plans are and how they're going to help and build into the storyline. The little people, the not the hobbits. I forget the name. Well, I'm so sorry. Well, there's actually 2 different types. How is that going to lead into the hobbits and where we get to? Do we get to the Shire ever? And stuff like that. The Wanderer, the guy, you know, his story. I'm not going to say it because it isn't, but his story was amazing. I knew all along where it was going. And I knew exactly what was going to happen with him. And at some point, I just figured who he was. I'm not going to ruin it for you, but it was quite exciting how they wrapped that storyline up and who they made him to become. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and comments. Did you watch The Rings of Power? Have you watched both seasons? What are your thoughts on it? Do you like it? Are you looking forward to more? What is your thoughts so far? And also, what are some other movies, maybe TV series, things like that you'd like me to check out or do reviews on if I've watched them? Let me know in the comments below. I always want to thank you guys so much for being here. We'll see you next time.